very interesting game for the wide receivers because the two big names everybody wanted to see here was Ryan Flournoy on his way back and Jalen Moreno-Cropper. And I talked about this, I think, with y'all and Broadus. It's always going to be tough with these backup quarterbacks. But when your number's called, and if it's in the vicinity, you got to make it happen. That didn't happen for one Racey McMahon. That did happen for one Harmon, right? Number 84. It didn't happen much for Flournoy. Flournoy dropped the ball, fumbled the ball. He had an up and down game, right? I thought Cropper was fine. Cropper showed his separation. He had a couple bobbles or what have you, but Cropper was fine. He needs to be on the team. He needs to be on. I honestly don't need see much more. I'm hoping this game he can have one of those Cavante Turpin games where they go hat, put the hat on. Don't need to see anymore. But it's tough with these backup quarterbacks, man. It's tough with when you got QB3, he's making you fight for it. That's just the realities of a QB3. But he's such a great separator. And we talked about this before. You don't really have a slot replacement, and he can be that guy for you. So find a way to get him on this team. Find a way to say, hey, Flournoy, maybe we can get you red shirty here. But I think right now, Cropper can probably give you more than what Flournoy can. Because what Flournoy can give you, right, is the athletic X type of wide receiver. And he's going to make a play in this preseason. You best believe it. But Jalen Brooks is that guy. Jalen Brooks is that X wide receiver if he needs to go out there and be an X wide receiver. Had a great catch. I mean, it's a touchdown if Cooper Rush, but Cooper Rush. Man. I'll give Cooper Rush this. He going to give you a shot. He's not going to overthrow you. He's going to give you a shot. And he gave Jalen Brooks a shot. He went up there and got it. And they said, come on over here, Jalen. We're good to go. Thank you, sir. Put Jalen Brooks on that sideline. And, he's solidified. We know that, right? We know Brooks is on this team. Turpin, Tolbert, Cooks, Lamb. Those are your five. It was up to that 6 wide receiver to make a name. And I think it's Cropper right now. Tyron Billy Johnson ain't getting no shot. And that was going to be the problem we talked about in preseason. These backup quarterbacks, man, your number's not going to get called a lot. So if your number gets called in camp with Dak Prescott, better take advantage of it. And Cropper's been taking advantage of it no matter who the quarterback has been. So arrow's still pointing up for me for Jalen Moreno-Cropper. I know some people seem to be down a little bit off of it, but I like what I saw. Separation after the catchability, quickness. Everything you saw in his college film, you saw in that game. So Cropper's up. Flournoy's arrow is down. Harmon had a good one, but let's be real. These are practice squad guys they're fighting for those spots. Anybody behind Cropper, you're fighting for practice squad. Just keep it a bean.